Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Food Science on a Budget. My name is Catherine. I'm a Danish food scientist and powerlifter living in Vienna, Austria. And on my channel, I give you content related to food. So far mainly grocery hauls, but I'm also planning on doing some short science snippets, and I have a few cooking videos up there as well. So this is the first week of the new year. Today we have Monday, January the 5th. We decided to go grocery shopping today since tomorrow, Tuesday, January the 6th, is a holiday here in Austria, and my husband is back at work on Wednesday, so we had more time today. So we went this morning and we needed to stock up quite a bit after quite a low buy week last week. So we went to 3 different stores this morning, and let me turn you around and show you what we bought. Here on this table, I have the groceries from the first 2 stores we went to. The first one was Billa Plus. So I normally go on Tuesdays for the weekly coupon, but yeah, since we went on a Monday, we didn't have it. And also last week, I was moaning a bit about not getting the flyer and therefore also not the stickers. But what was really weird was that in the evening, we got the flyers for the following week, but with the stickers from both last week and then this week. And then when we got the new flyer, we got stickers again. So we have stickers coming out both years right now. So we decided to split everything into 2 purchases so we could use extra stickers. So in one purchase, we got a package of protein burger buns, and there was a sticker for Billa. So how it was you could combine 3 of these all-round minus 25% stickers, and then 1 of these for the brand Billa. So the protein burger buns ended up being €2.24 with the sticker. Then we needed some grated cheese. My husband is making pizzas tomorrow. We used a sticker on each of these. You will notice that's also the Billa brand, but the general stickers work for those as well. So with the stickers, we paid €1.87 for each one, and each bag is 250 grams. We might only need 2, but I like to get an extra just in case. I was planning to get vanilla skyr at Lidl, and I did get a few tubs, but I noticed these with the 50% off sticker at Billa's. I got 2 of those. So the date is January the 6th, so in 1 day actually. But since it's a fermented meat product, I don't worry about it. I'll eat it some days after, or maybe even a week after. So it's no problem, but I'll make sure to go through these first. I prefer the flavor of the Lidl vanilla skyr from the Milbona brand, but this one is okay as well. But unfortunately, there's only 400 grams, I believe, in this one, whereas the Lidl one has 500 grams. But with the sticker, each one was only 99 cents, so too good of a deal to pass up. Then I got a bundle of bananas with 6 in it, and it was 866 grams for the regular price. So I ended up paying €1.55. I should have waited until Lidl to get the bananas. I hadn't noticed that they had them on a small sale, so I could have saved 20 cents per kilogram. So not a big deal, but still. So that was my first purchase. And then for the second purchase, the Barbell's protein bars were on sale, but it was one of the types of sales where you could combine with a sticker. And then I also had 1 coupon in the app for 25% off, so I ended up paying €1.34 for each of these bars. We usually just buy them online or in Germany when we drive to Denmark. And they're quite cheap there, but we're running a little bit low, and it will be another month and a half or so before we go to Denmark again. So we got 4 just to have a few more. And here are the receipts from Billa. And we took back some empty bottles, so ended up really not paying very much. I'll put the out-of-pocket cost up on screen as well, but the total price was €5.36 for the 4 protein bars and €11.38 for the rest. And then we had €3 plus €6.25 in bottle deposits that we helped or used as part of the payment. Then the second store we went to was Penny. We usually only go there if they have a really good deal or something like that. And yeah, there were some stickers in the app and also physical stickers. Plus I had a €4 gift card. The Nym chocolate milk was on sale and they had extra 10% off stickers in the app. So I ended up paying €1.25 for each liter. That's a really good price. And the whipping cream was also at a good price and combinable with, I used a physical sticker for that one, also for 10% off. So I ended up paying €2.33 and it's half a liter. And then finally I got a package of flour tortillas. There's 6 in there. And they were on sale, but I could also use the sticker. So I ended up paying 89 cents for this package of tortilla. That someone ruined a little bit, but they'll taste the same, so it's not too bad. And the total price was €5.72. And as I mentioned, I had a €4 gift card. That was from when we paid for one more ice cream than what we actually bought. So they were kind enough to send me a gift card. So out of pocket, it was €1.72. And then if we move over here, I put up the stuff we bought at Lidl. So we got 12 liters of milk. We were running a bit low again. And they still have them on the tax saver, it would appear, and they were also a little bit on sale. So each liter was only 85 cents, and it's the ultra high temperature treated milk, so it's shelf stable at room temperature until you open it. Obviously, you need to keep it refrigerated after opening. In my opinion, it doesn't taste that good for drinking just on its own, but it's fine. Perfectly fine for putting in coffee, cooking with it, or drinking it. I usually mix my chocolate milk with some extra milk or putting on cereal. So for that, I don't mind it at all. And just buying the normal milk, similar to what we have in Denmark, it's much, much more expensive. And yeah, not worth it to us. Then I did get 2 tubs of the Milbona vanilla skyr at €1.79 each. I like to have a good stock of it in the refrigerator, so I had planned to buy 4 total today. And then I also got 1 of the skyr naturel, and that costs €1.49. They had oranges on sale by weight, so it was 99 cents per kilogram. These are really big oranges. I only got 4, but it was almost 1.5 kilograms. So I ended up paying €1.45 for these 4 oranges. And these tomatoes were also on sale. They're actually tomatoes on the vine. I just took off the stem. Only one of them had it on there, but I took it off. So I got 4, but again, it was by weight. So these 4 combined weigh 720 grams. And the sale price for that was €1.07. And then I grabbed a 1 kilogram package of pears. They were also on sale for €1.49. And then if we move back here, we bought some apple cider vinegar since we ran out, and that cost €1.77. And then I got a bottle of olive oil, 750 milliliters. We were gonna get olive oil at Billa Plus, but it was quite empty. The shelves were quite empty in there today, and the olive oil that we usually buy, so usually we get, I can show you. We usually get this one, and they had it on sale, buy one get one free, but they were all out. And then Lidl had this one on sale, and it says it's a test winner. Let me see if I can get it to focus. So it apparently won some sensory test. So we decided to give it a try for €5.49. And then I grabbed one of these Milbona Light. It's similar to the Laughing Cow. It's just the Lidl store brand, so they're cheaper, obviously. And the cost was €3.79 for this one that contains 24 wedges, a total of 400 grams. And then I got 2 packages of oats. So I guess Austrians probably don't eat as many oats or as much oatmeal as Danes do, because this half-kilogram package is the normal size. And on sale, I paid 50 cents for each one. And yeah, I think you can get 1 kilogram on sale in Denmark for around 66, 67 cents, something like that. It's 1 kilogram packages are quite common there. But these ones taste fine, and yeah, we usually get those. Then 1 package of yeast, just to replenish the one that we used, and also because they had given me a 10% off coupon in the app. In reality, that only meant a 2-cent saving, so I paid 17 cents for this one. And I don't know why, but they weigh 43 grams. In Denmark, yeast is always 50 grams. Then I got a package of salt for the dishwasher because we don't have that much left. And I believe it was 79 cents for that one. And we were also out of the peach rings, and they were just at the regular price, €1.99. Same goes for the paprika tortilla chips, regular price €1.69. And then I got another 6-pack of sparkling water. It's mainly me drinking that. I was gonna wait until next week, but then they lured me in with a app coupon for 10% off. So normally it costs 39 cents for each bottle. So I saved an extra 4 cents per bottle, so 35 cents per bottle. And then plus a 25-cent bottle deposit. So here is my receipt. Okay, I'll move it. The light is not very good right here. Yeah, so including the bottle deposit, I paid €39.57. And they say that I saved €1.76. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will consider giving it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my channel. I would very much appreciate it. So this stock up week was actually not very expensive. It was a little over 60 euros plus €1.50 in bottle deposit, but quite a bit less out of pocket. I'll put both prices up. I probably already had it up previously in the video. So this was a kind of small stock up week, but that's also due to the fact that we still have quite a bit of meat in the freezer, so we didn't need to buy any meat, so that obviously makes it a lot cheaper. So that was it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again next week.